That was Paint and Ponder episode 1, just talking about where I'm at and dealing with seasonal depression. I can't talk to nobody about because they be thinking I'm going crazy. Like, Crystal, you need to fix up your application, put the papers down. Okay. Trying something different. We're going to call this series Paint and Ponder. And basically, I'm going to just be talking about what I'm going through right now. Or, not more. That and where I'm at in life. Where I'm at in life, and I'm just documenting the journey right now. Because I feel that's what I'm being led to do. So, I go by the name KRSTYLN. And yeah, hold on, let me get this thing going. Yeah, so Paint and Ponder. That's the name of the series. That's gonna be a segment on this channel. I just get on here, just talk. I just want to document things because, like I said, that's what I feel like I'm being led to do. And I say that because, see what I'm doing? Nah. I say that because ever since I lost my job, I just been thinking like, even before I lost my job, I was thinking about this. I was like, what make me the most happiest? Like, and I usually am that when I'm creating, whether it's art or music, sometimes poems. So with that being said, I had gotten this idea, and lately I feel like Spirit has been leading me because the reason why I feel like I'm being led, just how I lost my job, and I'll get into that another time, but I really want to talk about seasonal depression. Today is November 25th, 2025. Might be the 26th. It's kind of late. I don't know. But, But yeah, let's talk. And this is the first year of my whole 35 years in existence that I'm not going to be celebrating Thanksgiving. I'm not participating in it. I'm actually chosen not to. And the reason being, like, You know, I know what soul food tastes like. I had it my whole 35 years. I feel like I could give it a break this year. I really been locked in on fasting and working out lately. So it's like, this is something I could sacrifice. I'm in a space right now in life where I really need answers. I really need to tap into my inner being, my higher self, all that. I'm ready to. I just want to take action on when the inspiration hits. I don't want to be second guessing myself. I'm trying to trust in myself more. And food is something I feel like I could sacrifice. Along with food, I'm not sacrificing like every food. I'm just eating more whole food, whole raw foods. Now, it's times I slip up, and those times I ain't punishing myself. I ain't thinking down. Just like, all right, hop back on, and it just be like one meal when I do slip up. In my slip ups, I really think my slip ups is me just not accepting, like, this is the new you, this is your new norm. So sometimes you be falling back, wanting to go back into old ways, and I ain't trying to be half foot into this new person I'm becoming and half foot into whoever I was, like, cause like in my song I said, buckle down on them clamps, hustle now cause you can. I said that in I Will Not Let Up. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, cause I don't really know what's next. I know I had the rent for December. I don't know how I got the rent. I got a check from my job, and it wasn't even the last check, because I had gotten the last check. I don't know where this check came from. Like, I did the times. Like, my last day working was the 14th. That's when I was under investigation and everything. And after the 14th, like that next pay, that would have been the beginning. Around that week would have been the beginning of the next pay cycle. I already had my last check, which would have been the 9th. Wait. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that 14 felt like on I don't know, but I just know the way the thing fell, I had my last check already. While I was out. Yeah, the 23rd, I think it was. And so the check I had gotten recently, which was this Friday, when I had my event, I was just like shocked. I was like, I don't know if this is a mistake or not. Let me pay my bills. Like, snatch this shit back. So I paid my bill, paid the rent. I was like, bam, I got the rent. I can break bread at this event, you know. As far as support, I like, money been given to me. I'm gonna put myself in a frequency of abundance, like I have enough, and give it out. Not really give it out, cause I was just supporting and showing love. You know, money is energy, so keeping that energy, that abundance energy in rotation, you know. So I broke bread with every vendor there, whether it was a donation or I brought something. Most of it was donations. But I was like, I don't know, I just felt proud. I think that spoke a lot to myself, because especially in the situation I'm in, it's just going to, like, I think I proved to my higher self, like, she's gonna do right when she get money, you know? But what else? I might be a little all over the place. I ain't used to this. This is just for me. So when I come back, look at these videos, I know where I'm at. Shit. If you find something entertaining, take something from it, so be it. But these videos really for me. Just sharing it. But yeah, back to seasonal depression. I was feeling a little down. What yesterday was? Monday. Out of nowhere, like I was on a high from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, I just started feeling down, and I couldn't shake it. Like, and I just like, you know what? I was like, all right, today I'm just gonna be the observer. I ain't gonna think too much about what I'm feeling. I'm just observe my thoughts and detach from them. And that kind of helped because the next day I woke up, went to the gym today, and I felt good. Cleaned up, now led to here, now painting. Set my little, this my little area, gonna be my little talking area and everything. But I think another thing I'm gonna fast from is social media, because the reason why I want to fast from social media is because I found myself taking in a lot of stuff and indulging in escapism. And that was the old me. I did that when I had a job, you know. I don't want to do that now. It's like I got all this free time, like I said. Buckle down on them clamps, hustle now, because you can. Because in reality, I know how fast this shit could be going. Like, really, like. And that, I guess that comes with living in the unknown. And, like, yeah. You know, I think I'm a hustler, but I've been a hustler for, like, working and getting a check. I'm trying to turn into a hustler for, like, myself, like, entrepreneur shit. You know? And seeing something happen with that. And yeah, so December, I think December rent is paid. I don't think I know. And the rest of the bills, I feel like, will get paid too. What I'm trying to say is basically, I think once I should have a little pension money come in. I'm in the challenge right now, this weight loss challenge, where you go win some money. That's why I've been going ham, trying to win some money. I always say, like, if I could get paid to lose weight, I'm gonna do it. But what fucked me up, because I really knew I could have won this shit. What fucked me up was getting terminated and going through that process. I went going through that process from the 14th to November 6th, and I actually got the papers, and it was just like, you know, so my emotions is like everywhere and all over. I'm still trying to do this challenge and stick to eating right and working out and all that. Wow. Navigating and pivoting, like not knowing where my life about to go now. You know, then you start talking to people, family members all worried, and like this is my life. Like, I'm going through this, it's for a reason. I'm gonna get through it, and yeah, I don't want y'all projecting y'all fears and shit on me. I got to the point I was like, don't pray for me, shit. Y'all might be praying for me to get that job back, and I ain't even supposed to be having it. It'll be there right now. So. that being said, seasonal depression started kicking in yesterday. And, like I said, I was just an observer and not being of my thoughts and just letting them pass and feel what I feel. And today I woke up in a better mood and I started thinking, I was like, ever since I got older and, when you're younger, you have around holiday, you get with your immediate family. But now I'm older, my immediate family went off and had their own families. I be feeling so alone, like, I don't know. And it might be because I don't got no kids. And I love kids. Not that I want any, but as far as my nieces and nephews, I want to be around. I be wanting to be around them for the holidays and stuff. And now that I'm not, this holiday is like, I won't say forcing me to look in because I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing and what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So that's why I'm just trying to stay on social media. I don't want to see people with their families and Friendsgivings. Like, they're my friends. I don't want to be all like that. So, and I'm going to be doing like what I love. Like before I got fired, I was giving myself little exercises. Like, I would wake up in the morning and I'd be like, if you didn't have to work or if you didn't have to worry about money, like, what would your day consist of? And this will really be consistent of like creating either art or music or just being around luxury as far as seeing out like different places and nice things like that. But luxury aside, it would be just waking up, working out, stretching, giving thanks, being grateful, blah, blah, blah. Putting myself in that grateful, on that grateful for being grateful for what I have and, working out, coming back, painting or drawing, recording, writing music, making content. It would be a long creative lines if I didn't have to when I did those exercises. So now that I'm able to do that, I don't want to be indulging in escapism, like watching YouTube all day or, scrolling, mindless scrolling. I want to actually do what I would be doing, like when I was like wishing for this time, when I was working and wishing I had this type of time to myself. Now I got this type of time to myself. I don't even want to do no edibles or nothing. I just smoke no weed, none of that. I just want to do what I say I will do as far as create and try to build some type of business for myself and get paid off my own creativity. And that's where I'm at in life right now. And I ain't gonna lie, when I got the news about being fired, I wasn't even sad. I mean, of course, the bills, and I wouldn't have left that way. I would have had, saving up. But I'm telling you, I was getting to the point where it was like, all right, if this is all life got, like, God, you could put me in the accident and make my death be meaningful, or you could have somebody come shoot up the bus, let me have some type of meaningful death or something, It was just getting to that point. And where life was just uninterested and waking up doing the same old thing over and over and over and over, just like feeling like a fucking robot. not even having the time. Like, you see, like that. I got tapes and music done, but not really the way. Not even say the way I got it done, but not at the frequency I know I could be working on if I just had all my time and focus. So it was like even working on the things I love was becoming a task because as soon as I get in the flow of it, it's like, all right, it's time to go to bed, or it's time to, if you gotta wake up for work tomorrow, or it's time to go to work, it's time to go eat if you need to get ready to go to work, or shit like that. Just be like, it was like getting like that. So it was just like, I can't even get in the flow state when I do have time. Then on the weekends, just be like, all right, I need the rest day. After your rest day, it just be like, all right, now this my work day, and your work day just be like, not enough time. So I wasn't even sad. Like, it felt like a relief a little bit until I start talking to people and they start like, what you gonna do for money? You know you need a job and you gotta fix up your resume and blah 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 blah. And at the time, I kind of had a plan, which was win this challenge. And if I won this challenge, I was like, I know I'd be good for like a year. I could take a year off and just do me and focus on the things I want to focus on. So, but I did my best as far as focusing on this challenge with what I was going through with my job and shit. That literally took. I didn't stop getting letters about being terminated, and just it still triggered something in me because the way the break was, it's like, all right, you could never come back and work for us again. I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, but it's like, damn. All right, it just put me in the mindset. All right, the bridge, burning bridges, like the bridge is burnt. No retreat. Like, gotta make it now. Ain't no going home to mommy. I even made a joke to my mom, like, what if I need to come back home? She was like, no. And I get the reason why, because she did downgrade. We had like a 3-bedroom when I left. Now it was just a 1 when she already her and my sister. So I get why she said that, but it's just like, I was just testing the waters, seeing if I could come back home and shit. So I was like, that's out of questions. Like, all right, I really gotta make it now. I know I don't want to go live with nobody. I mean, if I would, I'll just have to, but I just gotta stay in this spot. I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be. I got my home studio. I got my paint. I got my camera. I just feel like everything I got is what I intended on getting when I left New York. I left New York with the sense of getting my own independence. I know I couldn't get there in New York, how I should be. Came down here and got it. It took me 5 years to get it. So, came down here at 25. At 30, I got my first apartment. And I was working with Marta the whole time. So, I've been there for like damn near 10 years. And it's like everything I did in my life was calculated to get to this point where I have my own home studio, able to get around, and like I said, just independence. So once I got the job, all right, like once I got my apartment, I didn't even buy a bed. I was like, I'm staying on this. I had like a little, the little couches that Walmart sells that fold into a bed. I had one of them. And I was like, I'm staying on here until I get my home studio. I don't know, I just felt like, all right, you finally getting what you want now. Don't get comfy. So just like, all right, I ain't getting no bed until I build me my studio. So I did that. And then I started saving up for a camera. Then I started saving up for just investing in like as far as softwares and Pro Tools and all that stuff. Mics and headphones. So say all that to say, I really don't know what I was saying, but I know I was talking about seasonal depression. But I really feel like this is where I'm supposed to be and doing. That's why I'm not. Oh yeah, that's why I'm not too butthurt about not spending time with family, at least not this year, because I know where I'm at right now. It's like it's time for me to go inward and really figure yourself out, figure some shit out. And it's not like I don't know myself, because I'm a very self-aware person. But it's more like, all right, this is a new version of self. I'm realizing like you ain't gonna never stop. It's never the shadow work never stops. The healing never stops. The working on yourself is just it never stops. It's just all a journey. Once it stops, you dead. So while you're alive, you just gotta do the work. You're gonna be constantly changing what you wanted 1 to 5 years ago. Like I probably don't want now. So, and I say that as a reminder to myself, like, I remember when I was 21, I thought I mastered myself. I was in college. I said I wanted to go away to college. I did that. I was on a little scholarship. And I really thought I had mastered myself. Then, bam. At 20, I was diagnosed with schizoaffective and schizoaffective. Basically like bipolar and schizophrenia together. So that person I thought I knew, like, I was like, damn, who this? Like, what's the fuck? Like, I was looking, I didn't even believe it at first. I was in denial for like 10 years. 2020 is when I came to like, all right, maybe I need to start taking my mental health serious. But before then, I wasn't paying attention to that shit. I was looking at what happened in college. Like when I was 21, I was like, that was a spiritual awakening, which it was, but because if you look up the symptoms for spiritual awakening and schizophrenia or schizoaffective, pretty much the same shit. But what made me like, all right, maybe I need to start taking care of my mental health is because the same thing started happening. Like, it was like, all right, I've been in psych wards in 3 different states. Something I might need. I might be approaching it wrong. You know, maybe I need to see what this is about. Even if I don't conform to the meds completely. As far as once I'm out the hospital, it's like fuck these damn meds. But the 1 year I didn't say fuck it, I stayed on it for that whole year. It was 2021. I gained 90 pounds in 9 months. I should have said fuck them damn meds. But I was scared because I was living on my own. It was just like things was going. I was getting what I wanted. I ain't want to like fuck it up. I ain't have nobody around to be like, you know. So I was like, let me just do these meds. But after that my birthday came that year, September 30th, 2021. I was like, I quit it cold turkey, and I've been off since, and I've been alright. I mean, it was times where it was kind of hard, but I got through it, you know. But yeah, seasonal depression, that's what I'm doing to stay away from it. I mean, to avoid it, just going in and doing it in the work, but just... And right now, the inner work is basically, I had this idea on this collection to do. I don't know why I'm doing this. I like painting and drawing, and it's really peaceful. Like, so I was just like, shit, let me just document this. Paint and ponder. The series is gonna be. So I was like, and it just gave me a little surge. Like, all right, when I came up with the idea to do like old black and white cartoons meet modern abstract art with my little spin on it. it just gave me a surge. Like, and being that I don't right now, I haven't yet sold anything. It's like, it's not that's driving me to do this. I think it's just really it. Just really me being. Just really me being in a meditative state while I be doing art and drawing. And yeah, so I think I'm meant to be in this state right now. That's why I said, like, that's what I'm calling this paint and ponder. Like, I'm gonna paint and I'm gonna talk and figure things out, come back, listen and look and upload and, try to build community and find my people that resonate with, that fuck with me. I don't want to make it too long, but that's where I'm at in life right now, just painting and pondering. And I can see myself waking up and doing this, turning on the camera, talking, and just... There was an artist at the event that I went to, and just watching her paint, I was like, yo, that shit lit. Like, this how my dream life would be. Just wake up and do this. And she just looked so at peace while she was doing it. It just made me want to come home and do it. Start living what I think, what I know would be my best life. Doing what I know would be my best self and make me feel the most happiest and fulfilled, So, I'm grateful for that. Oh, I do got a story time. Hold on, let me stop this and we're going to start with the story time. Hold on. Let me end it right. That was Paint and Ponder, episode 1, just talking about where I'm at and dealing with seasonal depression and how I'm dealing with it as far as just detaching from social media and seeing everybody's families and all together, just focusing more on my own path and journey, where I'm at and what I'm being led to do, and downloads I'm getting that I can't talk to nobody about because they be thinking I'm going crazy. Like, Crystal, you need to fix up your application, put the fair papers down, and and it ain't like that. It ain't for them to understand. Like, it's my journey. I ain't about to keep trying to make people understand why I'm feeling or why I'm doing what I'm doing or having explanations and all that. So, this is episode 1 of Paint and Ponder. Next episode, we're going to talk about my allergic reaction that almost took me out on Friday right after my show. I ended up in the ER. So, yeah. I will go through the like, comment, surprise, blah, 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 but I don't really care. I do any of that. For real. At least not right now. Let me be consistent first. Then, yeah, do that.